You can't fix broken thinking with broken thinking. Have you ever heard this saying? It's a tremendously powerful statement, but what exactly does it mean? It means that if you want new solutions, you need a new way of approaching your problems. Or, that only a new way of thinking can create new and lasting changes in your life. What if I could show you a new way of thinking that would solve nearly all of your problems? Would that be valuable to you and your life? Well, friends, you're in luck. I'm about to share with you what I believe will be one of the most important things you'll ever learn. I know, it may sound too good to be true, but it's not. First, we need to understand that most, if not all, of our problems are caused by the way we think. Every problem in our lives that goes beyond our basic needs is created solely by our minds. But, and this is important, your mind is not playing tricks on you. I'll say it another way, you are not broken. But maybe your way of thinking is. Now, you might be thinking, hey, are you trying to tell me I can say with certainty that the answer is, yes? You are. But, I can show you how you can change the way you think. Once you've changed your thinking, you'll realize that you can have the life you've always wanted. You are in the driver's seat of your own life. Now, before we go any further, you need to understand one super freaking important thing. Your mind is 100% fear-based. I know, this is a bold statement. But once you realize it's true, you can free yourself from your own mind's control. I'll give you an example to show you what I mean. Let's say you're considering a risky new business opportunity. Your mind will immediately look for problems and reasons to stop you from moving ahead. It might say things like, what if I take this risk and lose everything? Or, what if I'm not good enough? What if I fail? That's the survival-based part of your mind. This part of your mind is focused on staying alive. Its job is to protect you. So, it's always looking for what's wrong, or what could go wrong in any situation. Like your own private security guard. And isn't the job of a security guard to look for potential danger and problems? Well, that's exactly how your mind works. Your mind is always scanning for things that will make you uncomfortable or afraid. And that's good. We need to be aware of things that could potentially cause us harm, so we can avoid them. The problem arises when we allow our minds to control our actions, to the extent where we feel paralyzed and unable to act. I'll say it again another way, the problem is when you allow your mind to let you live in fear. Well, now that you know your mind is fear-based, where do you think your problems originate? Yep, you got it, in your mind. And that means that if you want to create meaningful solutions in your life, if you want to live and act with total freedom, then you've got to move beyond your mind's safety controls. Because by trying to protect you, your mind is actually limiting you. The key here is this: don't ignore your thoughts. Acknowledge them and say the 4 magic words, thank you for sharing. This is just the first step in my proven process for success. When you follow my process, you can get past the fear and act. Imagine if you were free and able to take the necessary actions needed to reach any and all of your goals. You could do the things you've always wanted to. With the understanding that your mind is your greatest asset, but can also be your greatest liability, you're consciously able to accept or reject what your mind tells you. You have the power to act freely. You are in charge, not your fears.